Oh, hello. Thought I'd do a quick recap on 2023. What I managed to achieve and what went wrong. So 2023 actually turned out to be an awful year for me. But let's start then with January. At the beginning of January, I set my targets for the year, and I had 3 targets. First one, to run 1,000 miles. I failed that. Second one, to run round Mersey Island. Failed that. But the third target was to be alive at the end of the year. Happily, I made that one. Started January with a dreadful head cold, caught from the grandchildren over Christmas, and hence fairly low mileage. February and March. Well, February turned out to be a better month. At that stage I was doing quite well with the running. In early April, my wife, who's been ill for a very long time, had heart problems and was admitted to Colchester General, and she caught COVID in there. Well, they gave her antiviral drugs because she's very vulnerable, but of course when she came home I got the COVID as well. I spent 3 years avoiding it between us, and then we both got it. So that knocked me out for a while in April. Now May is my favourite month, and that turned out to be okay. In June I decided that I'd do a few bike rides as well as the running, so that obviously affected the mileage total for the running. July, not a bad month. Some bike rides, so running total not as high as it might have been. Then we come into August. In August my wife had some severe problems with bleeding. She's been suffering from leukemia for years, and that had another hospital admission. So as you can imagine, I was getting more and more reluctant to go far from home, and was cutting my running down then for just going around the local estate so I could pop back if necessary. And we then come on to September. In September my wife had her first stroke. Okay, my wife seemed to recover fairly well from the first stroke, but obviously it really limited where I was able to go. Well, in October my wife was admitted for a week or so again to Colchester General, and her health was really taking a dive at this point. Right, November. By November my wife's health had quite drastically deteriorated. She'd lost nearly all mobility, and she was just very, very ill. I didn't do a great deal of mileage, as you can imagine. Well, in early December my wife had a second stroke, and she died at home from that. So obviously that knocked me flat. So yeah, to summarise the year, a bit like the curate's egg, good in parts. What else can I say? Mileage, when I added it up, actually came to 894. I was quite surprised that I managed as many miles. Patricia and I have been married for 45 years, and I know she would have wanted me to carry on with the running and the filming. Well, I really don't know what more to say at this point. I really don't know what I'd have been without Patricia, the children and the grandchildren. So I think I'll have to stop there. Thanks for watching if you've watched through to the end. So as always, look after yourselves, take care, all the best, have a great 2024, and bye for now.